Hey guys, before I begin, just want to say I'll be streaming every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 PM GMT, so do join me to chat and have fun, and I'll be more than happy to talk about almost anything, doesn't really have to be games related. And yeah, most importantly, do remember to like and subscribe if you like my contents. Hey guys, okay, in this build guide, I am going to quickly go through the important notes for the Carrion Golem League Starter. So for those of you that are fans of Carrion Golem, right, you can still continue to play it. It is still good, it is still decent, nobody says that it's bad. But in all honesty, I would say that Skeleton Mages is the dominating minion build right now. Okay, it's just literally really broken because of how they are unable to die with the Blessed Rebirth. Okay, but then this is I mean Carrion Golem is still not the worst. It is not the best either. It's just decent at clearing maps and good at clearing bosses. That's really all to it. So I would say if you are a fan of Carrion Golem, you can just still play it, no problem. Okay, so this is the POE skill tree for the Carrion Golem low budget. As usual, there will be skill trees for leveling, and then one when you finish Act 10, which is without the cluster at level 68, and level 80 without cluster, and then the rest of them will be with the cluster jewel. Okay, just that at level 90, you will see two options: one with your own more life nodes, and then one with more minion survivability at by giving up your own life nodes, because Carrion Golem honestly isn't the best minion to survive. But the problem is you will only have about 4,000 life, which is actually quite low. But if you were to see the other stats, right, like your physical damage reduction is nearly capped, okay, with 35% evasion and bone barrier, it is actually quite tanky, because with bone barrier we're gonna have about 6,000 effective life. Okay, and yes, the only real problem here is that I only have the leveling guides from Act 1 all the way until Act 4, and from Act 4 all the way until level 68 you are on your own. Okay, so the second problem is if you can see from Act 4, the tree is actually different. Okay, it is not the same where it is connected in the center here. You can see from here I actually go upwards and then branch to the left and right, but from Act 4 I actually go up and then I came down here first. The reason is because this node is very important. Once you reach Act 4 and you start changing to Carrion Golems, you need your minions to survive, okay? You need your minions to survive, and that is why I take the nodes over here, because minions regenerate 1.5, 1.5, and 1. That will mean 4% regeneration. That is really a lot, okay? That is really a lot, and I think there is one more node that has life regeneration. I'm not sure, but I only know that this is very important if you are playing Carrion Golem from Act 4 onwards. Okay, so yes, that's it for the skill tree. And next will be the skill gem. So for the skill gem, this is all that it goes. If you do not have a 6 link, just enable the 5 link and the 4 link ones while disabling the 6 links. And okay, please ignore this. Because this is one of the old POBs, but it is still viable. I did not change the Animate Guardian gloves, just disable it if you need to, and then you can see the damage on it. Okay, other than that, okay, I will need to change this first to see the true damage. Okay, so if I were to disable the Animate Guardian gloves, right, you can see Animate Guardian gloves is actually 4 million DPS, but when you're fighting boss, it's about 5.6. Okay, so this is the leveling skill tree. I did not change. It's not in the notes, it is actually over here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Your leveling skill gems to take is all over here, right? Okay, next will be the item selection. So for the start, just get 2 clay shapers. Clay shaper is the most important thing in this build, because it enables 2 more golems, so you have 6, and you can see this is what the damage will be like. Okay, so other than that, please continue to get your rare armors that gives you life and resistance throughout. Your belt, darkness, and throne with the ghastly eye jewel of maximum life and minions deal additional Increase damage if you have used a minion skill recently. For your flask, just take the simple Quicksilver, Jade for evasion, Granite for armor, Quartz flask for phasing, and then just a life flask. And now comes the annoying part. So this build, Anima Stone is really important. Okay, we all know that if you are playing Carrion Golem. So the annoying part about this is Primordial Might is always very expensive for one reason or another. I don't know why. It is very expensive. I think because it is very rare. So prioritize your chaos on getting Anima Stone first once you have completed the top portion of this. Alright, you need one Primordial Harmony, Eminence, and Primordial Might. Okay, even though Primordial Might is the most useless jewel that you don't even see me using it in this build. Okay, it's not necessary. You need it for your Anima Stone. Just NPC the 3 of them and get it. And then next, the next more important thing will be your large cluster jewel and medium cluster jewel, both of them with renewal, so that there will be more sustainability for your support minions as well as your Carrion Golems. Okay, and last but not least, finish up your Primordial Harmony and Eminence. And then what do you do next? So the next thing will be to change your Clay Shaper to Cold Iron Point. Okay, so once you have Cold Iron Point, right, you can see that your damage actually is going to change quite a fair bit. Okay, it's gonna jump to about 6.5 million. Okay, this is like your mapping DPS, right? So if you're gonna boss is about let's just say Shaper and Guardians. Okay, it's about 5 million DPS. That is really quite a lot for a low budget version, right? So yeah, do take note of this. And then in the note section, this is the color of items that you need throughout the acts. Next will be Spectrals to raise, so Carnage Chieftain, Host Chieftain. Day of 2 is hard to get at the start, so I would say it's good to have, but don't bother. Just get Carnage Chieftain and Host Chieftain first. And then for your Enemy Guardian equipment, right, if you can get it early, please get it as soon as possible. The low budget version will be here. This is really very low budget. I'm pretty sure you can get all these items for like less than 15 or maybe even 10 chaos. Okay, and then once you have more currency, you want to do an upgrade to your Kingmaker, please use the medium budget version, right? Okay, so that's it. Do remember to check the note section as well. Okay, and last but not least, please do remember to check the buy list I have for the Carrion Golem. It is like this. I have actually highlighted red for those that you need to look out for because they are going to be quite expensive at league start. Like I mentioned Primordial Might, right? It is going to be very expensive even though the build is not popular. Whether is it popular or not, the item is still very expensive. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I still, until now, up to this day, I still don't understand why this Primordial Might is so expensive. Okay, and yes, we can all foresee that minion builds are going to be very popular this league as well, so you will probably be a victim of this 3 jewel. For Cold Iron Point, I am not sure because if Seismic Trap and Exsanguinate Traps are going to be a thing, then Cold Iron Point is going to be expensive again. Otherwise, just go with Clay Shaper, alright? It is not the worst. It is still fairly good. Right, so those highlighted in reds are the items that you need to take note of. So yeah, just refer to this skill tree. Right, okay. And that's it for this build. If you have any questions, you can hop over to my stream when league starts, or just go over to the Discord and I will try to reply you as soon as I see the message. Okay, and that's it. Enjoy 3.17 Sage of the Atlas. I will see you when the league starts. Okay, if there's anything you would like to comment, feel free to write in the comment section below, or you can also hop over to my Discord channel hideout and let me know. It's basically a chat channel for casual players to mingle around or ask any questions. Okay guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!